welcome back to another full day of eating. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am very excited to share all the meals that I've been eating lately, and I also have been playing around with my Ninja Creamy, and I came up with this delicious decadent chocolate ice cream recipe. It's a little bit on the rich side, but it's really yummy, and I hope you guys will give this one a try. If you don't have Ninja Creamy, you can definitely make this in a high-speed blender and just freeze it overnight, and then you can let it thaw before you serve. So I hope you will enjoy today's video. Before we begin, if you are new to my channel, my name is Nisha. I am a busy mom of two. I work full-time job, and I am also a part-time fitness trainer while I maintain all my social media channels. So if I can make health and fitness work and eat healthy on a plant-based diet, I believe so can you. If you are someone who is struggling to lose weight or looking to get fit as a vegan, then consider subscribing to my channel and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. For lunch, I am going to make rice paper rolls. This is the easiest lunch to make during summer months. Yes, it does involve a lot of chopping if you don't have your ingredients prepped, but it's also very easy. You don't need to turn on the stove except just air frying some tofu to add it in as your protein source. I just make sure for my kids' version, I add an extra avocado in there for them. But for my version, I will just stick with tofu since I'm also having it with some rich, creamy peanut sauce. I will leave all the details regarding how I make the sauce and the marinade for this tofu in the description box below. One thing I'd like to say is that a lot of people on Whole Foods plant-based community are afraid of adding some fats to their meals. Just know that overall your calories do matter for weight loss, but some little fat added to your meals coming from healthy sources like tofu, avocado, or a bit of nut butter is okay. As long as your calories overall are not exceeding during the day, you can still enjoy these healthy fats in your diet, and they really make a big difference adding some extra flavor to a meal. I used to be afraid of adding these fats into my diet, but recently I've been incorporating them more into my diet and I totally feel okay. Once again, for weight loss, your overall calories matter. So as long as you stick to those guidelines and keep your calorie density of your meals low for the most part, you will be fine. If you love mangoes like me, then don't skip on adding mangoes to these rolls. They really add ton of flavor and that sweetness with every single bite. And I also like to add fresh mint leaves to this rolls as well. They really taste so good and so refreshing. So make sure to add those in as well. And I'm adding some purple cabbage in here for some color. I would have liked to add red bell pepper, but I didn't have any, so I'm just using yellow pepper, but red would add some more color to these rolls. I hope you guys will make these and enjoy them as much as we did. Just make sure when you are soaking your rice paper, don't soak it for more than 10 to 12 seconds max. That is when it starts to break and falls apart. Once your rice paper rolls are ready, make sure to lay them on a wet plate that is slightly wet at the bottom. That way they will not stick to your plate, and also make sure that there's a bit of gap in between them. Otherwise they tend to stick together. This is such a healthy and delicious meal that's so easy to put together except all the chopping. And make sure to make the creamy peanut sauce to go with this, because that's what gives it a ton of flavor. And do add half a teaspoon of sesame seed oil if you can, because that will really add ton of flavor to the sauce. My entire family really enjoys these rolls with this creamy peanut sauce, including my picky kids. That's the only way I can get some veggies in them, so I'm so happy that they really like eating this. Again, for your kids version, feel free to add some avocados to these rolls. I hope you guys will give this meal a try, especially the peanut sauce. Now it's time to make this creamy chocolate peanut butter ice cream. I like to use low-fat coconut milk because that's what makes it nice and creamy. And I'm going to add chocolate keto pudding to this. If you don't want chocolate version and you want to stick to just peanut butter, you can skip out on the all the chocolate add-ons and just stick with peanut butter and powdered peanut butter, and that will work as well. But I'm making it chocolate and peanut butter, so I'm adding a scoop of chocolate protein powder, some cacao powder, and I'm going to freeze this overnight. If you don't have Ninja Creamy, you can still blend everything together and you can store it in the refrigerator overnight, and you can just let it sit on the countertop for 10 minutes prior to scooping out the ice cream, and it will still work as well. And for my add-on, I am going to use this Midday Squares. It's chocolate peanut butter flavor. Trust me, you want to add this add-on. It only adds about 170 calories. Just make sure to dice it up into small pieces before you add it to your add-on. Just so that you know, just for the photography sake and just to show you guys, I added a whole bunch of scoops in my plate at the end to show you the ice cream, but that's not the portion I ate. I ate about 1.5 scoop of this ice cream because it's rich and it's a little bit higher on the calorie side, so that's why I reduced the quantity that I eat. So I just wanted to make that clear that I did not eat those scoops that I'm showing you guys at the end. For dinner, I am going to keep it super simple and easy, and I'm going to make this edamame pasta. It takes less than 20 minutes to make this entire dish. You can make this for your entire family, or you can just make it for yourself. In this video here, I am just making this for myself, so I'm going to portion out about 50 grams of spaghetti in the dish. This one pack of edamame pasta makes about 4 servings, so I'm just using 1 serving. And to keep it high protein, I also added half a cup of edamame to boil together with spaghetti, and spaghetti literally takes about 5 to 6 minutes to make. Recipe for this edamame pasta is in my 30 easy high protein vegan ebook. I will leave the details for that ebook in the description box below. Trust me, you guys want to make this dish. This is so easy and simple to make, but yet it's packed with ton of flavor. This rich tahini dressing is what makes this dish come together, and it really doesn't add that much fat, as I'm only adding about 1 tablespoon of tahini to this entire meal. So yeah, do give this one a try. I'm sure you guys are going to love this.